You watch Netflix in English, so why don't you feel fluent yet? Hello, and welcome to Soul Talk. I'm really glad you're here today. This is your safe learning space. No pressure, no judgment, I promise. Let me ask you something honestly. You've watched so many shows, right? You've spent hours with subtitles on. You've heard English conversations thousands of times by now, maybe more. But when someone speaks to you, you still freeze. You still hesitate. You still don't feel fluent at all. Does this sound familiar to you? You're watching but not improving. You're listening but not learning. You enjoy the show, then it ends, and nothing stays inside your mind. The words disappear so quickly. The phrases don't come back to you. And you start to wonder quietly, am I just wasting my time here? Is Netflix really helping me at all? Let me tell you something gently. You're not wasting your time, okay? You're not doing anything wrong here. You just need the right method, a method that helps you learn deeply. Because Netflix can build fluency, but only if you use it correctly. Right now, you're probably watching the way most people watch shows. You're entertained but not engaged. You're hearing but not absorbing. And that's okay. It's very normal. Most learners do exactly the same thing. But today, I want to help you change. I want to show you a better way, a way that feels easy and natural, a way that doesn't pressure you but still helps you grow every day. So here's what I'm asking you now. Stay with me through this video. Watch calmly, listen with attention, and learn the smart way to use Netflix. Because here's the beautiful truth. One small change in how you watch can change everything for your fluency. You don't need more hours of watching. You don't need to work harder either. You just need to watch differently. And I'm going to guide you gently through every step of that change. So take a breath, relax right now. This is not going to be complicated. This is going to feel simple and safe. Let's begin this learning journey together, calmly, step by step. So, why do you feel stuck right now? Let's talk about that very honestly. Most learners make the same mistakes when they watch Netflix in English, and these mistakes stop their progress. The first mistake is passive watching. You sit down, you press play, and you just let the show happen. You're not really paying attention, you're just relaxing and enjoying it. There's nothing wrong with that, but it won't help you learn deeply. Your brain is in entertainment mode, not in learning mode at all. The second mistake is using subtitles in the wrong way all the time. You keep your native language subtitles on, so you're reading, not really listening. Your eyes are busy with the text, and your ears are not working much. Or you use English subtitles always, and you try to read every word quickly. You pause, you rewind, you stress out. You turn watching into hard studying, and that removes all the enjoyment. The third mistake is this one, trying to understand every single word. You hear a new word, you stop. You open a dictionary, you translate. You try to remember it right away. And by the time you come back, you've lost the flow of the story. You've lost the natural rhythm too. So watching becomes exhausting for you. Now, let me say this very clearly. Most learners do all of these things. You are not alone in this struggle. You're not doing something strange here. This is the normal way people watch when they don't know a better method. So please don't feel bad about it. There's no guilt, there's no blame. You've just been missing one key idea. And once you understand that idea, Netflix will start teaching you in a way you've never felt before. Here's what I want you to consider. What if Netflix is already helping you and you just don't see it happening? What if your brain is learning quietly even when you think nothing is changing? The truth is, learning happens slowly. It happens beneath your awareness when you relax and let it flow. But if you're watching the wrong way, you block that natural learning process. You make it harder than it needs to be. So let's fix that together right now. Let's learn how to watch the right way, the way that builds real fluency, without pressure, without stress, and without feeling like hard work. Stay with me. We're going deeper now. Let's talk about some false beliefs. Beliefs that might be blocking you. The first one is this common idea, I must understand 100% of everything. You think if you miss a few words, then you're not learning properly. So you pause, rewind, and stress out. But let me tell you the real truth. You don't need to understand it all. In fact, native speakers don't either. They miss words in shows sometimes too, but they still follow the story easily because understanding is not about words. It's about meaning, feeling, and context. When you focus too much on each word, you lose the bigger picture completely. The second false belief is this: subtitles are bad. I should avoid them. Some people say turn them off fully, but that's not always helpful either. Subtitles can actually support learning if you use them in the right way. The problem is not subtitles themselves. The problem is depending on them only. Reading without listening doesn't help, but listening with some reading support, that can be powerful for your learning. So don't feel guilty about subtitles. Just learn when and how to use them. Now, let me explain the real benefit of learning English from Netflix shows. It's not about vocabulary lists. It's not about grammar rules either. The real benefit is much deeper. Netflix teaches you listening rhythm. You hear how sentences flow naturally. You hear pauses, tone, and emotion. You learn how real people actually speak, not textbook English, but living language. You also learn natural phrases, the kind people use every single day. Phrases like, "I'll get back to you," or "let me think about it for a bit." These are not taught in grammar books, but you hear them again and again in shows, in real situations. And slowly, they become familiar to you. Your brain starts recognizing them even before you fully understand them. Another beautiful thing is emotion. Shows teach you how English feels. You see a character's face, their tears. You hear their voice break with sadness. And suddenly, you understand the meaning, not from words, but from feeling. This is how children learn language too. They watch, they feel, they absorb. And that's exactly what you can do. So stop trying to study every word. Stop trying to memorize everything. Just watch with calm attention and let your brain do the work quietly. Now, let me show you the next step. Let me show you how fluent learners really watch Netflix for learning. It's simpler than you might think, and it feels natural, not forced. Stay with me. This is important now. Here's the one idea that changes it all. Watch for meaning, not for words. Let me say that again more slowly. Watch for meaning, not for words. What does this really mean for you? It means stop focusing on each word. Stop trying to catch every syllable. Instead, focus on what's happening. Focus on the story, the emotions. Focus on the situation, the feeling. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine a character is arguing with their friend in a loud voice. You might not understand every word, but you see their angry face clearly. You hear the tone, sharp and upset. You see the friend step back, hurt. Even without knowing all the words, you understand the meaning completely. That's learning through context, and that's how real fluency grows. Another example from a Netflix show. A character says, "I'm over it." Maybe you don't know that phrase yet, but you see them throw something down. You see them walk away frustrated. You feel the emotion in their voice, and suddenly you understand the meaning. "I'm over it" means I'm done with this. You learned it without a dictionary. You learned it through watching closely. This is the power of visual learning. Netflix gives you more than just sound. It gives you faces, movements, context. All of these help your brain understand. So when you watch, pay attention to everything, not just the words. Watch facial expressions very carefully. Watch hand gestures and body language. Notice how people react to each other. Notice repeated phrases in the show. When a phrase comes up again and again, your brain starts to remember it. You don't need to write it down. You don't need to memorize it actively. Just notice it and let it stay. Repetition is the teacher here, and Netflix naturally gives you that. Characters say the same things often. "What's going on? Are you okay? I'll be right back. Let's do this." These phrases repeat across episodes, and slowly they become part of you. So here's the mindset I want you to have. Don't stress about understanding fully. Don't pause every time you're confused. Just keep watching with calm attention. Trust that your brain is absorbing even when you don't feel it happening. This mindset makes English feel natural. It removes pressure. It removes fear. And when you're relaxed, you learn better. So from now on, remember this clearly. Meaning first, words second, always. Let's move to the next step now. Now, let me give you one simple habit, something you can start doing today. It's safe, it's easy, it's effective. Here's what I want you to try. Watch Netflix for 20 minutes daily. That's it, just 20 minutes a day. Not hours, not full episodes always, just 20 minutes of focused watching. This keeps your practice manageable. It doesn't feel heavy or tiring, and you can do it every single day. Now, here's the important part for you. Watch the same episode multiple times. Yes, I mean the exact same one. Don't rush to finish the whole series. Stay with one episode for a few days. The first time, just enjoy the story. Let yourself relax and feel entertained. Don't worry about learning anything yet. The second time, notice more details. Listen for repeated phrases you hear. Watch expressions and body language closely. The third time, try English subtitles, but don't pause or stress about them. Just let them support your listening. Each time you watch the same episode, your brain understands a little more. Words that were confusing become clear. Phrases start to feel familiar to you, and that's how real learning happens. Another helpful tip I'll give you, focus on short scenes, not full episodes. Pick a 5-minute scene that you like, a scene with clear emotions and context. Watch that scene 3 or 4 times. Really let it sink into your mind. This is pressure-free practice, okay? You're not studying, you're absorbing. You're not working hard, you're watching, but you're watching with gentle intention. And that intention makes all the difference. Do this every day at the same time. Maybe in the morning with breakfast or at night before you go to sleep. Make it part of your daily routine. Consistency is more important than length. 20 minutes daily is better than 2 hours once a week, trust me. Small daily listening builds confidence. It trains your ears without overwhelming you. And slowly, you'll notice the change. English will start to sound clearer. Phrases will come to your mind faster, and you'll feel more comfortable listening. This is your simple Netflix routine. Easy, enjoyable, and truly effective. Let's move forward to the next part. Let me repeat something important now. You don't need to pause the show. You don't need to stop every minute. Just let the episode play naturally. Let the English flow over you gently. Your brain is designed to learn this way. It picks up patterns without force. It notices repetition without effort. So trust your brain to do its work. You also don't need to repeat aloud. Some people say, speak after actors, but that can feel stressful for you. It can make watching feel like hard work. Instead, just listen with full attention. Let the sounds enter your ears calmly. Let the rhythm settle in your mind. Speaking practice can come later on. Right now, focus on listening only. Build your listening confidence first, because listening is the foundation of all language learning that lasts. When you understand what you hear, speaking becomes so much easier later. But if you skip the listening step, speaking will always feel difficult. So give yourself permission to just listen. Give yourself permission to not understand every single word you hear right now. That's completely okay. It's very normal. Even after watching many times, you might still miss some words. And that doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you're still learning. Learning is a slow, quiet process. It happens beneath your awareness, in small moments you don't even notice. One day you'll hear a phrase and realize you understand it fully. You won't remember when you learned it. You won't remember studying it at all. But it's there, clear in your mind. That's the power of calm repetition. That's the power of relaxed learning. So please be patient with yourself. Don't rush your progress at all. Don't compare yourself to other learners. Everyone's journey is different, unique. Your fluency is growing quietly, even when you don't see it yet. And here's something beautiful to know. Fluency grows when you relax fully. When you stop trying so hard, when you stop forcing yourself, that's when real learning happens. So watch Netflix without pressure. Watch it with curiosity and enjoyment. Let yourself be entertained and calm. And trust that your brain is working even in those relaxed, quiet moments. This is how fluency grows naturally. Not through stress, but through ease. Not through force, but through flow. Remember that as you keep practicing.
So, let's take a moment together now. Let's look back at where we started. You came here feeling confused, right? You've been watching Netflix for months, maybe even for years, regularly, but you still didn't feel fluent. You didn't feel like it was helping. You wondered if you were wasting time. And that feeling is so frustrating. I understand that, I really do. But now, I hope something has changed. I hope you see Netflix differently, not as just entertainment anymore, but as a real learning partner for you. A partner that can help you grow if you know how to work with it. The confusion you felt before came from not having the right method. You were watching passively, stressed out. You were focusing on words, not meaning. You were trying too hard to be perfect. But now you have clarity, don't you? You know what to do differently. Watch for meaning, not for words. Watch the same episode multiple times. Focus on short scenes with intention. Let repetition teach you naturally. Don't pause, don't stress, don't rush. Just watch calmly, 20 minutes daily. And trust that learning is happening even when you don't feel it clearly. This is calm learning, peaceful learning, learning that doesn't drain your energy, learning that fits into your life easily. And this kind of learning actually lasts because it's not forced into your brain. It's absorbed gently, day by day. Now, I want to tell you something that I need you to really believe. Fluency doesn't come from effort alone. It comes from understanding how to learn. You can work hard for many hours, but if you're learning the wrong way, you won't see much progress at all. On the other hand, you can practice just 20 minutes every single day, but if you're learning the right way, you'll see real, lasting change. That's the difference method makes. And that's why I'm here to guide you, to help you learn in the right way, the way that feels easy and natural. So here's what I want you to do now. Start today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Pick one Netflix show that you enjoy. Something simple, something with clear speech. Maybe a drama, maybe a light comedy. Choose one episode from that show and watch it once tonight calmly. Just enjoy it. Feel the story. Tomorrow, watch the same episode again. This time, notice a little bit more. The day after, watch it one more time and notice how much clearer it feels. This is your new routine starting now. 20 minutes a day, same episode, calm mind. No pressure, no stress, just watching. And as you do this every day, you'll start to notice something beautiful. English will stop feeling so foreign. It will start to feel familiar, close. You'll recognize phrases before you think. You'll understand emotions without translation. And one day, not too far from now, you'll realize you're actually improving. Not because you worked harder, but because you learned smarter. Now, before you go, I have a request. If this video helped you today, if it gave you clarity and hope, please subscribe to Soul Talk English. This channel is here for you always. A safe space where you can learn calmly. A place where mistakes are welcomed warmly. A place where your growth is celebrated. I'll be here every week with new lessons, new ways to help you feel more confident. Hit the bell icon so you never miss one, and leave a comment below right now. Tell me which Netflix show you'll watch. Tell me how you're feeling about learning. I read every comment, and I truly care. You're not alone on this journey, okay? We're all learning and growing together. So take a deep breath and smile gently. You've finished this whole video today. That shows your commitment to learning. That shows you care about your growth. And that's something to feel proud of. Now go, start your new routine tonight. Watch Netflix with calm intention. Practice daily, trust the process fully. And remember, fluency grows quietly when you give yourself permission to relax. Thank you so much for being here today. I'll see you in the next lesson soon. Until then, be gentle with yourself. You're doing better than you think, always.